Hi guys, Ninja Pan Al here. Today we'll be doing Veterans of the Space Marines, my personal Space Marine chapter, the Snow Wolves, call them Grey Wolves. That's what we're doing today. Let's get straight into it. Like and subscribe. Grey Wolves. Grey Wolves are the veterans of the Snow Wolves. In doing so, they have much longer combat experience and are higher ranked than most Snow Wolves. They act as advisors towards the chapter master and the others and lower ranked Snow Wolves. Grey Wolves are more fierce, loyal, stronger, and more intelligent. Majority of Grey Wolves are hunter class. There's only a very few that are none. With this, most of them tend to be better at search and destroy than recon, but they will help out the younger recruits and the pups. I'll explain pups more in depth in another video. Snow Wolves do see each other as family, and the Grey Wolves are more seen as like grandparents, and with that they have the respect and pride of the entire group, of the entire chapter, I mean. With that, a lot of people see the Grey Wolves as more as a misuse. But most of them, and even the chapter master himself, see the Grey Wolves as a vital part of their society. Without a Grey Wolf to be around in a kill team or in a pact, the others are less coordinated, meaning Grey Wolves are usually used as commanding units in most events. Or, if a Grey Wolf is not present, a higher ranking White Wolf will be used. White Wolf is a standardized unit of the Snow Wolves. If you want me to cover more on the White Wolf, please let me know down in the comments below. But with this, Grey Wolves are seen more regal, more fur-covered. They honestly prefer it. It just shows their life and their battles they've been in. Very few keep this battle wounds on their armor, as they see it as a sign of weakness and fault in their gear. So they always have their gear in tip-top shape, which most of the younger Snow Wolves do not see. They wear their battle wounds like amulets and the runes they wear in their armor. I will be making runes and stuff for my Snow Wolves eventually when I have the equipment to do so. In this kill team, we also have a Tech Marine. He is also a Grey Wolf. I've given him a Grey Wolf status, as most people would know. Tech Marines are usually targeted for their ability to mend and repair. Therefore, this one, being so old, is usually known to be in the back lines of the war, helping the wounded, or removing corpses, and using whatever he can scavenge of corpses to help the wounded and get them back into the fight. This Snow Wolves kill team I'm calling the Elders. Older than most of the Snow Wolves, and they're around since the beginning. They've been there and followed along with the chapter master all the way through. As most Snow Wolves and guardsmen that have joined the Snow Wolves are usually rejected from other chapters or forgotten, considered KIA in the battlefield, or just left as disregard, or treated as traitors to the Imperium, but do still hold their loyalty. The Snow Wolves take those soldiers and build them into the new and improved Primaris or I believe it's Primersa these days now, into Primaris Marines and Snow Wolves Guardsmen. Snow Wolves Guardsmen do not have any disregard to any others. They range from all different types. They are usually confirmed as KIA. They're either missing in action soldiers that were just forgotten by the Imperium and replaced. In doing so, they were most likely sent or travelled to the far reaches of the Imperium's grids, galaxies, and therefore should have been somewhat or somehow picked up by the Snow Wolves through trades, through trading routes, or with encounters of demons or all sorts. Planet Glidor. Glidor is a blizzarding world located near a warp rift, meaning demons of themselves do tend to turn up on Glidor, but it has never been corrupted nor ceased by heretics. But with them in the early days, the Chapter Master fought with everything he had, and in the end developed the ability of using Dark Psyker. With his Dark Psychic abilities, he is able to strike fear in any Imperial or Guardsman that come across him. Even Librarians struggle to not see the haunting images he has seen, and do feel fear around him. But if you know him or are part of his chapter and do not show a sign of threat towards him, he will gladly invite you into the chapter. If you turn out to be a spy or a traitor towards the Snow Wolves, he has a ruthless way of ending them by public execution, which usually involves a almost 8-foot long power sword of red energy plasma. It is a swift but humiliating death, but is still honorable, considered honorable in the Snow Wolves culture. It's a way of the Chapter Master giving back to those who have fallen and those who deserve justice. He still has a kind heart, a kind soul, but a ruthless anger. If you end up on the side of this Chapter Master, he will have no problem ending you then and there. Glidor is also home to a large herbivoric beast that feeds on the snowy plantation of Glidor. In doing so, these creatures grow to immense size real fast, and it is not just fur. They are packed with meat and vital ingredients to the Snow Wolf survival. The only difference is one beast could feed 2 legions at once. Therefore, the legion only kills one, takes what they need, and sells the rest, giving back to the Imperium and allowing other soldiers to enjoy the meals they do. Because Glidor is a frozen ice world, most plants cannot grow, but Snow Wolves and Guardsmen that have worked for the Snow Wolves have developed certain types of plants that are similar to Earth vegetables or Terra's foods that can grow in the snow in the specialized growing chambers in most Snow Wolf Sanctuary homes. With that, most Snow Wolves are well fed, well energized, and they do not fear. And even if they do, the Snow Wolf Sanctuary has 4 dreadnoughts, 8 dreadnought armors, all found within the buried depths of the snow on Glidor. Either abandoned or destroyed, the Snow Wolves have taken parts from each and every piece, and combining with their excellent craftsmanship, they have rebuilt armors, dreadnoughts, and given soldiers that were either injured in battle another chance to fight. The Snow Wolves do not see a wounded soldier; they see an opportunity to grow. Take the Chapter Master. He lost his right arm in combat against a demon, but in the end he got a new custom arm built that he made himself and got himself back in the fight. His arm is not a power fist; it's just a biomechanical arm that works well with him. Using parts of his psychic energy, he has managed to regrow parts of his arm back, but not fully. It is still robotic. He still has a mechanized hand and forearm, but his bicep has fully returned to flesh with the metal bones basically as a support. This is just a sign that the snow wolves are not some chapter that can be just a pushover. If you give them a reason to fight against you, they will fight. If you stand by their side, they will respect you. And if you stand behind them, they will protect you. Simple as that, and all it will be. The Snow Wolves are considered heretics to the Imperium, but they do not see themselves as an enemy to the Imperium, except they are an enemy to the Blood Angels that constantly hunt them. That is the only difference. In doing so, most Snow Wolves do not show resentment to any other of the 18 legions, or I believe it's 20 legions, I do not remember the exact number. But they only show hatred to the Blood Angels when they are threatened. But Blood Angels are not equipped for the blizzarding world of Glidor, so therefore it is not always a problem. Here are the final shots. Hope you enjoyed today's video.
Didn't work in my favor, but it's a good strat. Oh, Narrator with the strat as well. Wait, he's on Narrator now as well. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Narrator.
Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video and me bashing my veterans, and I also added in a Tech Marine, this dude in the back. At the beginning, yeah, I do apologize if you can see these models. You can see they have green stuff. The video files for those got corrupted and I couldn't fix them. I do apologize for that, but in future videos I will be painting them. I hope to see you in them. Like and subscribe. Comment down below if you like this kind of content. If you don't, please let me know in the comments what I can do to make it better for you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.